The next 2 or 3 months are going to be huge. I'm going to be talking about the top 10 altcoins for the next 2 to 3 months. What's up, YouTube community? My name is Syed, and welcome to InvestDesk. This is your number one channel for cryptocurrency investing, daily news, and forecasts. We are going to take a look at the top 10 altcoins for the next couple of months, 2 to 3 months, in this video, so stay tuned. So make sure you subscribe for daily videos and live streams. I cover all these altcoins, cryptocurrencies, and I'm going to talk about the top 10 that I have on my radar. So we're going to go through all of them. And if there's a coin that you think that I should be covering that needs to be on this list, comment below. If I see coin actively getting commented, I tend to cover them and find out what makes them so special. And I've been seeing a lot of Theta comments, for example, Ethereum comments. And if there's a coin that you think deserves to be on this list, definitely let me know. So before I talk about individual coins, I'm going to talk about, let's say, starting from lower caps, or let's start with the higher caps and then go to lower cap coins. All right, so 4 years ago, a 50K Bitcoin was unimaginable. We could not imagine Bitcoin 3 years ago. And at that point in time, even sometimes Bitcoin market crashed and people said, well, this is not going to work. This is just crazy. It's, something not going to happen anymore. Today, a 50,000 or 55,000 Bitcoin will be worth buying because it's, looking at going over 100,000. So we're lucky to be in crypto at this time, but you have to be smart. Definitely. There's a lot of ways you can lose all of this, but a lot of ways you can change your life. So we are, definitely changing our lives because I see it happening. And a lot of you, my subscribers so far have been super helpful in supporting this particular area. So let's get to it. Let's get to coin number one, which is Ethereum. And I'm going to talk about Ethereum. This is going to be huge in the next 2 to 3 months. But perhaps there are two things that you may not know about Ethereum. The Ethereum developers also confirmed the Berlin hard fork date, right? Next month. All right, so that's coming up, which is really optimization to gas fee usage when it deploys and what happens between now and Ethereum fully scales to the 2.0 version, right? The upgrade that they were talking about. So it's really scaling in between, not we have to wait 2 or 3 years. So at the moment, ETH fees are low within the rising market, and ETH is almost going to jump to the next level, which is crossing 2K, right? $2,000. The idea is that you need to be very careful and watch Ethereum. And of course, moving forward, 100, a multiplier effect could be inevitable, and that's going to work. So the network is at the verge of scaling by a factor of, let's say, over 10 times. And that's really what Ethereum talks about, okay? So predicting basically the optimism, the layer 2 solution in the coming weeks. So speaking about Ethereum, rollups are coming very soon, and they're pretty confident about any more scaling that is required. They've already been ready for a long time. The idea is that Ethereum is positioned very well for the next 2 months, right? They have scaling, of course, in place. You still have the ability to the blockchain to go up somewhere between, let's say, 1,000 or 4,000 transactions per second, and depending on how the complexity of these transactions. So will this come out whether in the time frame or without any issues? Well, that still, of course, remains to be seen. But Ethereum, ETH. So I repeat, do not sleep on Ethereum. Okay, so make sure you have Ethereum. So next is Cardano. So Cardano is totally different, right? So maybe a little over 590 assets have been minted on Cardano. It's been 8 days, and it's going to be really interesting to see the entire ecosystem grow in the next 2 to 3 months. So Cardano assets, if you go to Cardano assets, by the way, and Google cardanoassets.com and check out the system, right? So if you take a look at all of the tokens that has incredible value, and the fact is that Cardano ecosystem is built out, and what you really are looking for is to be competitive with Ethereum's ecosystem. That's really what you want to be watchful of Cardano. And Cardano today, by the way, is so much different than it was about a few years ago. So 3 or 4 years of research and development, possibility to issue tokens, smart contracts are in a few months, are also in Cardano. There's huge growing base, lower fees, and of course, it's maturing in a bull market. So Cardano is a great story. Okay, that's definitely another one to watch. So that was number 2. let's talk about Litecoin, which is number 3. It also does great, by the way, in bull market. It's an oscillator, just like Dogecoin is also right now is an oscillator. Talking about Litecoin, which is of course number 3 that we're talking about here. The core developer David Burkett also mentioned that code for the potential upgrade will be ready by March 15th. So on that day, the code will be ready for auditing and review. And miners, Litecoin miners, will have to agree on whether to implement the upgrade or not. Right. So these are some great updates about Litecoin. So let's talk about Litecoin's potential in the short to mid to long term, right? It has the best risk-adjusted rate return for the next month. And the reason is because Litecoin, historically speaking, Litecoin and ETH are both oscillators, right? And Litecoin follows, Ethereum price action. And that really has a lot of catching up. But last time, the LTC BTC ratio was low, but it pumped a little over 600% in about 100 days. Question is, could this happen again? Could there be interest on Litecoin? But since we're in the maturing bull market, right, there's a lot of interest, like payment integrations, PayPal, and other payment gateways. And almost every other exchange, by the way, that lists Litecoin describes it as a silver to Bitcoin's gold. So it's certainly the strong effect moving forward. But definitely that's another one on my watch list, and you want to keep it on your watch list. Next one is Chainlink, right? It also is an important because it may gain prominence over Bitcoin. And this is the Citigroup report. I shared the Citigroup report last week also, talking about Bitcoin, but this could be even better. So the recent report by Citigroup may gain prominence or may cross Bitcoin. I mean, this is crazy. So Chainlink is totally different than Bitcoin. But the report says that the use of Link as a token in the Chainlink ecosystem could increase as blockchain continues to thrive globally over time. And Chainlink is also being adopted in other networks, by the way, not just Ethereum, but also Tezos and Polkadot as well. So this is something also to really, really watch for, right? So according to this Citibank report, this is really something to keep an eye on very, very closely. Okay, this is Chainlink. So in the final section of the report, Citigroup explored the role played by Chainlink in the smart contract arena by blockchain technology by first pointing out that Chainlink was recognized as the World Economic Forum in its 100 most promising technology pioneers. And Chainlink also has gone on to expand beyond the original Ethereum network by gaining adoption on other blockchains such as Tezos and Polkadot, right? So definitely it could be a notch up to Bitcoin. So something to watch out for, very, very important. So this is really exciting, right, in the next couple of months. So Chainlink could be that diamond in the rough, right, on the upside. So definitely for at least in the next 2 to 3 months. But yeah, that's how the crypto world works. So that's how it is. Just exciting news coming up, adoption, and that's really what drives the cryptocurrency moving forward. So you want to keep an eye on Chainlink as an important crypto, right? So, all right, Coinbase reportedly, by the way, also talked about going public and issuing an IPO in March. And it's going to send crypto to the next phase of the bull market. And we talked about this last week also. So the 3 altcoins that they just listed, by the way, on Coinbase. And Coinbase, what do you think about these coins? Put a comment. Let me know what you think. Okay, there could be a surprise, huge bump after receiving support from the top crypto exchange, Coinbase. And in this blog post, by the way, Coinbase reveals that its users can now deposit the Matic, which is the Polygon, right, Scale network also. And that's really because there's demand for this. So Matic, Scale network, and SushiSwap, by the way, that's definitely a list, make our list on the coins. All right, the next coin is a huge coin. So it's a hidden gem that you want to keep track. And it's just listed on Uniswap, by the way. And just know that I'm pretty sure that end of this month or next month, they will definitely do an initial DEX offering, by the way, and Uniswap listing, by the way. And I'll be definitely keeping an eye out and letting you guys know about Quick Finance. And this is definitely something that you want to keep track of, okay? So the Cook protocol, by the way, is a well-funded project, and it's really, they tweeted about this, and they said that's a community-based incubator, like a DuckDAO. And of course, DuckDAO will be supporting Cook Finance on a strategic level with strategy, marketing, and growth. That's what they tweeted, so you want to go check that out. And Cook Protocol, by the way, is a project that wants to make investing more accessible, secure, and transparent. So definitely you want to take a look at what is exactly Quick Protocol. And it's really a platform that's set out to become the world's leading decentralized asset management platform by creating a solution that allows users to easily invest in a range of DeFi-powered funds. So through Cook Protocol, fund managers can easily set up funds, and that's important, and configure advanced investment strategies to maximize the returns for investors. And these funds will be offered through the intuitive Quick platform interface, which allows users to select the range from available funds, easily interpret its benefits and risks, and make their investment without needing to have major crypto or investment background to benefit. And these funds might include simple funds that track an index or more active funds that are directly rebalanced by the fund manager. Beyond this, all funds launched on the platform will be secured by Nexus Mutual, which is a prominent decentralized insurance protocol. So Cook is the native utility token of the Cook ecosystem and has a range of uses, one of the most important of which is protocol level governance, allowing users to decide which DeFi protocol to support, adjust platform fees, and vote for new features, among other things. So fund managers are required to purchase and stake Cook tokens to launch a new fund. Cook holders, by the way, will be able to decide how the platform fees derived from each fund will be distributed, which means that is whether they're funded to Cook token holders or used to buy back and burn Cook in tokens on the open market, right? So this is really what Cook.finance website, and that's really what keep Cook Finance definitely on the radar. All right, next coin is CHZ, which is the Chiliz, and NFTs are going crazy. It rallied about 60% to 1 billion market cap as fan token offerings expand. So the success of this AC Milan fan token launch, by the way, and plans to expand to the United States support CHZ Chiliz 1000 rally over the past month. So you want to keep an eye on this too. And there are many other NFT tokens, but many spectators of the growing NFT industry are opting to get exposure in NFT, which are non-fungible tokens, by the way, related tokens like CHZ, Flow, or Engine. And Engine, by the way, has tripled in value, okay? So there are a lot of NFTs that are going on, and these are non-fungible tokens. So let me know if I missed a coin. So like I said, the more you mention, I'll cover those. And this is, by the way, your number one channel, InvestDesk, for cryptocurrency news, updates, and forecasts, right? So this is where you want to be in cryptocurrency this year, this time, and this is really, really important. So I covered a lot of these altcoins moving forward in the next 2 to 3 months. If I missed something, let me know. Let me know if there are additional coins that you'd like to cover. I'll be more than happy to create and research into those and bring you the latest updates for these coins. So thank you so much for your support. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like, and the bell notification. And I will see you guys in the next video. And do not forget, by the way, the daily streams that I do, because this is the channel where you will get the latest updates, news, and forecasts. So with this, I'll see you in the next video.